Now that your Google account has been created, it's time to take a look around and explore some of the different tools and options that having a Google account allows you. At the very top, you're going to have an internal menu within the browser itself. My little target is going across just to show you some of the different tools and some of the different things that Google will offer you to use. Some of them you may be familiar with, and others maybe not so much. YouTube. That will give you a direct connection to your own YouTube account where you can upload videos or create your own channels. Google Maps is available there as well, where you can quickly find a map or get driving directions, any good things like that. Google Play is Google's music player or its multimedia player where you can download videos and music and books. It would be the equivalent of iTunes, Apple's iTunes. Gmail, we took a look at the end of the first video where you were able to go ahead and compose and send me an email. Google Drive is Google's network storage option, and we're going to be exploring that coming up here very soon. Google Calendar to go ahead and create a calendar and other things, create a calendar or to share your calendar with others. I think the best way to take a look at everything that Google offers is to go right here at the very end and choose the More. When you click and pull down, I like to go to Even More. And that's going to give you an entire page of everything that Google's going to be offering you. They have it separated by different categories: web, mobile, media, geo, home, and office. It'll depend also on what kind of a Google account you're using. If you created your own personal Google account like I have here, you're going to have access to absolutely everything that Google offers. Things that you may use every single day, things you may never use. But you get the entire array of everything that Google offers. If I had logged in with my school district's Google account, I would have been much more limited though. And that's a really good point to think about if you're going to be using a Google account that's a school assigned one. For instance, if I were in my Google account with my school district information, I wouldn't have access to Blogger. I also wouldn't have access to Google Plus or other social categorized tools that Google provides. My school district has chosen not to use these tools, so therefore I'm not able to use them when I'm using my school district account. So that's just something to think about when you're choosing which account to be using. Taking a look at some of the different things, I would say to get familiar with some of the things that we'll be using very soon, check out the different tools under Home and Office. We're going to be concentrating on using Drive, using Google Mail. We're also going to be using the Google tools in terms of the word processing and the spreadsheet and more of the tools that you would associate with productivity. That doesn't mean you can't take a look and try out the different things right there. I use Blogger sometimes with other classes, my personal account. My vision at some point is to use Google Plus, perhaps not with students, but to use Google Plus, which is sort of a social network area, Facebook, if you would, Google's Facebook, if you would. I'm sure Google wouldn't want to hear it called that, but I thought that would be a really good way to connect with peers and professionals around the school district or around the state or around the country, a place to come together and have conversations and just a place to meet. But there's a lot of different things to take a look on. So while you have a chance, please feel free to take a look at all of the different Google tools that are out there. Try a couple that you may never want to or may never go back to again, but just to give it an idea. Um, this will conclude this portion of Unit 1. We'll be moving on to using some of these Google tools next.